What's good, y'all? I hope y'all having a fantastic day today because you already know your boy Kari is having a fantastic day. Today, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about 5 financial decisions that I made that were completely stupid that made me broke as hell like I am today. I'm not broke as hell, but I wish I wouldn't have made these mistakes. But before we get into the video, man, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really doesn't cost anything to do that. So just please support your boy, especially if you want to keep seeing this great content. The first thing is credit cards. And when I say this, credit cards can be good if you use them properly. And I didn't figure this out until later on. But when I was younger, like 18, 19, 20, 21, in around that time, I got one credit card, I think a Capital One. It started out with $300 credit limit. And, I started off doing pretty good, you know what I'm saying? I was just pretty good little things here and there, $20 here, $30 here, but then I'll pay it off. I was younger then, so sometimes my mom would even pay it off for me. So, I was doing good. But as I was doing good, they raised my limit to 900. I'm like, ooh, 900. They raised it to even 1300. And here is when the stupidity started. Man, when I tell you I was buying all the dumbest things you could possibly imagine, bro. I was just balling out, bro. I was doing stupid stuff, bro. And then I also, once I pretty much maxed out that card, I got another card. And then I bought a freaking laptop with it. And then that laptop is now broken. But that's besides the point. So when you get credit cards, do not ball out, bro. Do not, because it's not your money. But when you look at it and see a $1,300 limit and you're like, dang, I have access to $1,300, your mind just be like, especially when you're young, you don't really know about the money. You don't really know about credit and how it works and stuff like that. You be like, dang, $1,300. And then my other card, since I already had a $1,300 limit, they gave me like a $1,000 limit on the other card. So I basically had $2,300 at my disposal. Disposal. That's what it is. I had $2,300 that I could use, man. So as a young buck, I'm looking like, dang, bro, I got 2 bands, bro. I'm about to go. And I went crazy. And then eventually, I couldn't really pay it back because I didn't really have like the best job. And I honestly didn't want to pay it back. And I didn't really understand the effects of, not paying back your credit cards. And then when you get into a hole like that, it's like, dang, $2,300. Like, do I really want to pay back $2,300? And then you just say, all right, whatever, and then let it go. So, listen, y'all. Credit cards are wonderful, but if you don't use them properly, they can literally be like shooting yourself in the foot, bro. I'm telling you, and that's not a lie. So, young people, I want you to get credit cards, but get credit cards and pretty much barely use them. Don't use them for nothing. And if you're gonna use it, just use it for no more than $50. And then as soon as you use it, pay that junk off in the next month or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Before the due date or something like that. You do some credit card research. I'm not the best at credit, but do not ball out on your credit cards. I promise you that will destroy your credit. The second dumbest mistake that I made financially was financing cars. And I have financed probably 3 cars. And I've had 5 cars in my entire life. When you finance a vehicle, man, it just you're paying on an asset that's depreciating. So it's really not even an asset. It's really just a pain in your butt. And then you got to pay probably like what, $600. That's what about $600. That's what I was paying for insurance and the car together. So the car payment was like $350, and then the insurance was like $2 something at the same time. So you paying about $600. And like, if you can make it work if you really are paying off your car, but if you got a job where you're not really getting paid hella bread like that, you really don't want to be spending it like that. Because imagine you make $2,000 and your car payment is $700, and I'm pretty sure now these days you're not paying nothing more than like $450 for a car payment. You feel me? So you don't want the majority of your freaking money going to a car payment. So I wish I could go back, take that $500 that I had and put it into a cheaper car maybe, or save up some more money. Financing those cars, man, that's not what you want to do, bro, because it's just gonna make it harder for you to save your money, make it harder for you to develop earn skills, because you got to pay money to go to school and do things like that. So it's just going to take away from you. So the best thing you could do at this point, especially when it comes to cars, is get cars that are cash. You know what I'm saying? $2,000, $3,000, $1,500, something that's gonna get you to A and B, and that way you can get to save more your money, and then you can invest that money into better things to have more money coming in per month. And then once you having more money to come in per month, then you're gonna be able to, get that car. Because when you get to making $5,000 a month, $400 a month on your car payment, that's not as bad as when you're making $2,000 a month and you got $400 on your car payment. You feel me? So I wish I could take it back. It was a couple times where I had multiple chances. I'm gonna say that because I told y'all I had three different car payments. So I had the opportunity to, change that outcome, but I made the same mistake multiple times, and I guess I'm insane because I did the same thing over and over again. Stay away from financing vehicles. I'm telling you, the next three things are kind of gonna go hand in hand with each other. Just pay close attention. The first thing, living above my means. And what I mean by that kind of goes into basically everything, to be honest, because the financing vehicles, trying to have a nice car, I'm living above my means, bro. I don't have the money to be able to have and keep up with a brand new car. You know what I'm saying? So I was living above my means. I'm going out to eat every day. I got this nice ass whip. You know what I'm saying? I'm smoking weed all the time, going out partying, drinking, doing dumb stuff, spending hella bread that I don't got. And then I already got this car payment. I already done maxed out my credit cards. You know what I'm saying? So living above your means is really gonna keep you down. You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta hold off, bro. You gotta sacrifice, man. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice to get into a better position. And it kind of sucks now, being older, looking back and saying like, damn, man, I made some bad decisions, man. I made some real bad financial decisions, bro. And it's not mistakes. It is mistakes, but at the same time, I consciously made the decision, especially doing the same thing over and over again. And sometimes it's hard, bro, because you want to go out, you want to have fun with your friends, you want to go out and drink and party, you want to do what you do, you want to buy the video games, you want to buy the clothes. Like that, I was doing all that. I was buying clothes, shoes, like I was buying video games. You know what I'm saying? So living above your means is really the root of all evil, because that is basically the cause of everything. So you really have to be aware of what you're spending. You have to be aware of how much you're spending, and you have to really be careful because it's so easy to just swipe that card. Living above your means is a complete no. Number 4, when you live above your means, you cannot save your money. And that's number 4, not saving. Right now, at 20, almost 27 years old, I could have easily had $15,000, $20,000 saved up if I would have just started saving from the first job I had to right now. I could have easily had $15,000, $20,000, no problem. And that's for real. And with that money, I could do a lot. I could start a business. I could invest. I could do so much more things that will allow me to, increase my earnings. You know what I'm saying? So living above my means led me to not be able to save, which, that makes you live paycheck to paycheck. You know what I mean? So I'm very thankful that I do have my mother who, she look out for me, allow me to live at her crib. And I do pay bills, but at the same time, it's like, dang, bro, you really gotta save. And I know they got people out there talking about, oh, rich people don't save. Man, that's because you're rich already. But before you get rich, you gotta save to get the money to put it into something that's gonna get you rich. So I'm really mad at myself about the fact that I didn't save. But now looking back on it, I'm like, all right, bet. Now I got the opportunity to change everything that I did. All of this is hard, man. Finances is hard, especially when there's so many things you want to do, and then especially getting older, you already made the mistakes when you were younger. So this is why it's very important when you're young, 18, 19, 20, especially 21, you know what I'm saying? You don't have really no responsibilities, so it's very important to save your money, especially in those younger ages, and to just make better decisions. So if you're watching this video right now and you are a young person, please save your money. Please make good financial decisions, and just please just listen to what I'm saying right now. I'm telling you, save your money. So number 4 is not saving money. That's one of the top. That should be number 1. That's the biggest thing. That's biggest mistake I made. But with the other things, living above my means wouldn't allow me to save my money. So the last thing, which is number 5, and that is not increasing my income. And that could be anything, bro. I could have got 2 jobs. I could have, if I wasn't living above my means, I could have invested into some type of skill or trade or whatever, and I could have, learned something that could allow me to make more money. And you know what? I actually had a scholarship to go to school, but I felt like school wasn't for me. But now looking back on it, I'm like, man, if I could have just chose something and stuck to it, I mean, I think I could right now be making at least 80K. You know what I'm saying? So not increasing my income is a very, very big mistake that I made. And even if you gotta get 2 jobs, man, get a full-time job and a part-time job, or just aim higher for better jobs. Either one, man, you have to increase your income no matter what you do. And that's one thing I'm trying to do right now. Honestly, school isn't for everybody, so you don't have to go to school, but you do have to do something. So if you have to work 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week, and then have a side hustle too, that's very important to increase your income. But I wasn't thinking like that. I never wanted to get 2 jobs because I'm like, man, I don't want to do that. I just want to. I don't know. I didn't know what to. I know. I just want to sit here and chill. I don't know. I was too young, I guess, to realize that it was important for me to get more money and get more skills and just be more active in the working environment. You feel me? So increasing your income is very important. Even if you got 2 jobs or 1 job, it don't matter. If you live above your means, you're not going to be able to keep that money regardless. It all works together, you feel me? I hope you guys understood me very clearly and I conveyed my message properly. I hope that you guys learned something from this video. And I just want you guys to do better, you know what I'm saying? I want you guys to do better than I did. If I could stop somebody younger than me or even older than me, it don't matter. If I could make this video and let somebody know, hey, don't make this mistake, and it helped them, that would be even better. Because I stopped somebody else from doing what I did. And it's okay, because you can always change your life at any point in time. I don't care if you're 30, 40, 50, 60. You can always change your life. As long as you got life, you can change your life. So that's it for today, man. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and peace.